Install a repack from FitGirl. Music starts playing. CPU memory and disk goes to 100% instantly. Internet stops working. PC starts beeping and overheating. Fans go full speed. 40 new processes appear in Task Manager. Explorer.exe has stopped working. Can't even mute the music because the repack installer is frozen. All the disks are not initialized. The mouse starts moving at 5 frames per second. The keyboard stops working. Wallpaper disappears. Random sounds start playing. Monitors turn black, and then the monitors turn on again. Everything goes back to normal. Thanks for installing from FitGirl. Game works fine. Always a pleasure. This happened a few years ago. Have a crush on a girl. Managed to get her over to my house to watch a movie. We're both on the couch watching it. She grabs my arm and wraps it around her so we're cuddled together, and she starts leaning into me more. Just stay like that for a while. Feels good. At some point she gets up and goes to the bathroom. When she comes back from the bathroom, I look up and see that she doesn't have a shirt or bra on. Her titties are just right there, and she's looking right at me. Brain completely freezes and I'm totally confused. I give her a fucking thumbs up and say nice tits, and then go back to watching the movie. She stands there for a few seconds and then goes back to the bathroom and puts her bra and shirt back on and watches the rest of the movie like nothing ever happened. I think that is the most autistic moment of my life. Be me. No GF or friends. Sad because long day. Listens to music. Gets better. Thank you, music. Be me in 2013. Age 21. Working as a server at a sushi restaurant. Notice this one kid comes in with a girl pretty regularly, once every week or two. Ask why they stop by so often. He says they had their first date here 6 months ago. Feel happy for them, but bittersweet. 17-year-old kids going on dates and I'm just a server. Fast forward to 2017. They're still regulars. They come in to be seated and she has a ring on. Congratulate them and get them free drinks. Still feel sad because I'm still just a server. Fast forward to last week. They come in for a meal. Girl stops me before I get their drinks and asks for no alcohol. She's pregnant. My face when I watched this couple go from high school kids on a date to married and starting a family. My face when I'm still just a server. I feel so happy for them, but I also feel so sad. Didn't know I could feel both of those things at once. Huh. Be me. 2017, 27, married for 2 years to the most amazing cutie pie, and have a 4-month-old son. Go out together one night to spend time with my family. Leave parents' house around 11 p.m. on a Friday night and drive home. Live 45-50 minutes away, so in for a drive. 15 minutes in, baby's asleep and wife says she's going in for a nap. Driving to a red light, stop and chill. Music is playing at a low volume. I'm singing along to The Long Way by Brett Eldridge. He just released his new album, and my son loves his voice, and I think he's pretty good too. Light turns green, I hit the gas, and suddenly hear a horn and tires screeching. Car slams into us after running the red light. I black out after feeling impact. I wake up in the hospital a day later, told that wife and son died instantly upon impact, told that the driver of the other car was drunk, going 80 in a 40, and suffered no injuries. Can't feel my right leg below my knee. Doctor tells me that they had to amputate because it was so mangled. On top of that, my right arm was broken in 3 places. Left leg shattered, ribs cracked, punctured lung, broken collarbone. Leave hospital after 8 weeks, go to an empty home, full of memories of the family I had lost 2 months prior. Get drunk off the 2 bottles of wine and the bottle of Jack we had stored in the refrigerator. Get my gun from the safe, put it in my mouth, and pull the trigger. Wake up 3 months later in the hospital again. Bullet went through the roof of my mouth and out the side of my head. Caused minor brain damage, but nothing I couldn't heal from. Fast forward to now. Son would have been 5 today. Wife and my anniversary is in 2 months. The guy who hit us is still in prison. He'll get out in 2028. He only got 10 years. All I do now is sit in my room at my parents' house and play video games alone. I haven't seen my friends or any family other than my parents in 4 years. Don't drunk drive, bros. You won't know what you'll cause. In this thread, dick and food-related mishaps. Be me. Be living alone in an apartment. Eating waffles. Morning so horny. Decided it'd be a good idea to grab the waffle mix and cover my dick in it. Want to be freaky, so I start to move the waffle iron onto my dick. In my infinite wisdom, I leave the waffle iron open and hot. Unbeknownst to me, when my dick had made contact with a waffle iron and started cooking the waffle mix, panic sets in as I realized what I just did. The waffle mix starts to melt into the iron, getting my dick stuck. Oh fuck, oh shit, .jpg. I feel the heat of the iron touching my dick and scream in agony. Neighbor hears this and walks over to knock on my door. Kill me now, .wav. Anon, are you okay in there? I reply, I'm perfectly fine, as the golden waffle starts cooking my dick. I rip out the cord from the outlet, but the iron stays hot. Hear neighbor walk away. Try to rip my dick off the iron. Extreme pain, .png. I managed to rip it off the iron with minimal damage. Immediately start jacking off because the pain was getting me off. Coom into the waffle iron. That'll show the bastard. Go into the bathroom to wash off and think about my life. Be me. Been friends with these two dudes since middle school. They're big fans of dark humor that's usually just shouting slurs or following girls around. Funny when we were in middle school, lame in high school, downright cringe in college. Got a girlfriend in high school and he started shitting on me for betraying them. Started talking shit about me, which I don't care about. Started talking shit about my girlfriend, which I do care about. Told them basically, you can say whatever you want about me because we're friends, but you can't talk about my girlfriend like that. They ignore completely and keep making fun of her. Distance myself from them. One unironically throws a tantrum and calls me a little bitch for not just putting up with it. Don't care about his opinion and tell him just as much. He tries to toilet paper my house, other shithead stops him, starts following my girlfriend around campus shouting slurs at her. Finally I've had enough. Tell them both to leave me and her alone. They call me a bad word and a really bad word and say that I can't stop them. Fine. Spend a full weekend combing through our old texts, compile a folder of screenshots of them saying slurs, videos of them following around women around campus that they themselves filmed, selfies that they took posing with guns near elementary schools, videos of themselves committing actual crimes like snatching people's phones in public. Folder ends up being around 2 gigabytes, sends folder to the dean of our college, leaves all of our group chats. 3 days later I start getting spammed with calls from the two of them calling me a snitch and a rat. Womp womp. One of them tries to convince the dean that he was a white African and it was okay for him to say that really bad word and that really other bad word. Womp womp. Both expelled. Timed it for like a month before the end of the semester so they got incomplete credits for all those classes. Womp womp. Eric, Oscar, next time remember that the oldest friends make the cruelest enemies and go fuck yourselves. B9, staying overnight at a friend's house. We'll call him Jim. His parents recently bought him the then new N64. Holy shit, this is awesome. We're having a blast, trying to beat the second Bowser fight in Super Mario 64. God damn that tilting platform bullshit. 2 AM. Holy shit, we were rebels. Bedroom door cracks open. It's Jim's dad. Expect to be told to go to bed. Hey Jim, I need your help with something in the garage. Jim goes quiet, but gets up and walks towards the door. Jim's dad offers me to come along too. Jim tells him I'm in the middle of a hard level. His dad nods and they leave. I go back to playing. A good while passes, trying to figure out how to get in the entrance for the other part of Wet Dry World. Door opens, it's Jim. Tell him I beat Bowser and the key that led me upstairs. He's quiet. He climbs into his bed. Try talking to him about the new level, no response. Guess he's tired. Play for a bit more, then sleep in the recliner. A couple days later. Go to his house. Knock. Jim dad answers. Tells me Jim and his mom are out at the store. I leave. Figure I'll come back tomorrow. Go back the next day. No one's there. Occasionally check over the course of the next couple of weeks. One day the house is just empty. Be me. A truck driver who has to deliver cookies across the United States. As I head west, one of the cookies jumps out of the box and says, "Hi, I'm a dancing cookie," and starts humming Mozart's Serenade 13 in G major while shaking side to side. I laugh and put the cookie back in the box. Another 30 miles pass and the cookie jumps back out of the box, once again humming Serenade number 13 in G major once more. Now I'm annoyed and I throw the cookie back into the box. Another few miles pass and once again the dancing cookie gets out and starts dancing while humming the song. I angrily say, "Look, Cookie, this is your final warning. If you get out one more time, I will throw you into that lake right up there." Right as we drive by the lake, the cookie gets out once more and dances to his heart's content. I grab the cookie, throw it into the lake. The end. Gets criticized once, creates a survival horror game that gains tons of traction, makes several sequels, licenses a ton of merch, teams up with an indie company to make a console game and a VR game, produces an entire movie that grossed over $130 million on a $20 million budget over a weekend. Doesn't elaborate. I wonder what the guy who criticized him is up to now. Be Me, special needy boy at 18 years old. Huge fan of Family Guy, and especially of the dog Bryant. One day I'm at the movie and game store in my town. The guy at the front desk sees my Family Guy t-shirt and jokingly tells me that I should take the special Family Guy VHS that he has behind the counter. He and his coworker are laughing and talking about it, and they must have thought I understood what they meant. I asked to see it, and they say, "No joke, you want it?" And I accept. I put the VHS in, and it turns out to be a live-action Family Guy, for some reason. Brian Dog is in a costume, for some reason. Peter is muscular and pulls his wiener out, for some reason. Lois takes off her shirt, for some reason, and they both start doing sex. I'm scared and pull out the VHS and add it to my collection of things to burn. It's been years since this incident, and I'll never be the same.